Exciting NBA basketball game. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
Along with your issue and seat location to 555-55. A member of our guest relations team.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Atlanta, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent. In the league, if one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Pass to Young. Outside Daniels. From deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. He said Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shea's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. SGA, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's the 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. 5 to shoot. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
And here's Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Here's Reza Shea. He started by Williams. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Holmgren outside. Beyond the arc. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Wasted no time on that one. Reza Shea's got 5 points so far. They're trailing by 3. Pass to Holmgren from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Daniel. Here's Porzingis. And here's Daniels. Now here's Johnson. Back to Daniels. From past the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Holmgren. Still scoreless.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. Daniels against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Someone who is always a welcome side here in Atlanta. 2 Chainz taking in the game.
One of the biggest names in music here in Atlanta. And 2 Chainz should be happy with the way the game has gone for the Hawks.
Master Williams to halt the run. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Back to Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Dort to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
SGA against Young. Pass to Porzingis. To the right side. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody. Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Out left to the wing. Shea finds Daniel. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. SGA on the wing. Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead. Young against SGA. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. Over SGA. Young's shot is off.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Williams scanning the floor. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Outside Daniel. Young against SGA. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren outside. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Alexander Walker comes in for Shea. And it's Kennard in for Daniels. And then for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Cason Wallace in for Williams. Wallace misses. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Kennard finds Young. Now Alexander Walker. Covered by Wiggins. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. Over Wallace. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And here's Porzingis after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Wiggins against Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Wiggins passes to Dort. Now Holmgren. That 3 off the mark. Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Here's Young. And just miss after miss right now.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's Young on the wing. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
SGA with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
The Hawks trailing. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. To Porzingis. Now, Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. SGA against Young. Holmgren right side. On the wing, Wallace. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Okongwu. Kennard is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Newell, and it's Krejci in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Caruso. Wallace misses. Kennard against Williams. Back to Kennard. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. A shot off that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Alexander Walker. Wallace covering. There's a good screen. Kennard for three. Wiggins with the rebound. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Wiggins outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by one. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Kennard with a screen on Wallace. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Williams dishes to Wiggins. There's the drive, and it's blocked. And they hit it back. Williams finds Wiggins. The three. Williams can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Wallace. And the layup's good off the glass. Wallace has got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of hit.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Making a change here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Daniel. Caruso against Young. Caruso with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. It's tipped. Reza Shea with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Reza-Shea is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Pass to Rizeshe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Williams, covered by Okongwu. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. SGA's got 7 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Rizeshe. Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. The Hawks again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 4. Williams kicks to Waltz. Here's Caruso. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Young. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from SGA. A step-back shot here, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Newell. Young taking his time here. Here's Rizeshe, defended by Caruso. On its way from Young for 2, and once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. It seems to be an overlooked.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Okongwu. And it's Johnson in for Newell. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Casey Wallace.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-4 run. Williams kicks to Dort. Outside, SGA. Shea hits from outside.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Hung up top. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocker.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And that one misses.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-5 run here. Outside Williams. Holmgren outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Now here's SGA. 13 points in the game. Good on the bucket. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. Oh, good on the three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to SGA. Oh, good with the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Porzingis with a screen on Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Hartenstein.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Johnson outside. Pass to Young. Again, can't hit. SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for SGA. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the middle. Back to Shai. Young outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. There's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. He gets it in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Alex Caruso checked in for Cason Wallace.
Alex Caruso.
Here's Daniels. Inside. Here's Shai. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Shai's got 4 this quarter. Holmgren outside. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Here's Hartenstein. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection. Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Now here's SGA. He's got 17. From down in the low post, it goes. SGA's got 19 points.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 12. And here is Dort. 6 points for him. Pass to Caruso. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Good on the triple. Holmgren's got 8 points.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here is Young, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Holmgren outside. Now, here's Caruso. And it's SGA missing. Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Hartenstein. And there's the call on Rizachet. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Thunder leading by 15. Now SGA. 19 points in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Young. SGA, that's a two-pointer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The Hawks trail by 15. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Now here's Porzingis, just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Here's Dort, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Young. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren to the inside. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. SGA's got 21.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson against Holmgren. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's SGA. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. SGA defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Riesenschel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hartenstein.
Well, Riesenschel does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Riesenschel's hit them both. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Pass to Porzingis. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Shot's good by Williams.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Porzingis. 12 points for him. The kick out to Young. Over SGA. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Holmgren the screen. Fires for three, and the Thunder another three.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And Young kicks to Daniels. To the left side wing. Porzingis passes to Young. Daniels from outside. Hits it from three-point range. That's 7 points for Dyson Daniels.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Williams. 14 points for him. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass. Holmgren's got 15.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Johnson outside. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Young. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porzingis against SGA. Here's Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Oklahoma City's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Over in the corner, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Here's Holmgren. Great D that time from Johnson.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Dort. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. And here now the Thunder. SGA passes to Holmgren. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Porzingis. It's tipped. Holmgren with the steal. Daniels against Dort. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now, Alexander Walker. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Porzingis. Atlanta again, missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rizachet. Wallace covering. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Now, here's Holmgren. 19 points in the game. Count that one. 16 points here for Jalen Williams.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. And I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way. Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort. Pass to SGA. Goes up on the wing. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 23. Dort misses.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Another one for Ricochet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Now, here's SGA. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Back to SGA. Clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. Count it. Good.
Well, those are exact opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gilgeous Alexander with it. From outside the arc, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Oklahoma City out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kennard in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wallace misses. Hawk shooting not great, 40% for the game. Young outside. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Caruso with the steal. Pass to Wallace. Wiggins surveying the floor. And the jam by Wallace.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So it's the Hawks now. The Thunder making the shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Now Wallace. Oh, that's blocked. Young against Williams. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Okongwu. They double him with Wallace. In the corner, Kennard with it. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Young. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Hawks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Wiggins, a screen on Young. Caruso finds Wiggins. Now Joe. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Okongwu. Here's Young. 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Williams. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wallace finds Caruso. Holmgren outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got 16 here in the second half.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizashea comes in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Now here's Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Johnson dishes to Daniels. Young fires away from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson against Williams. Wallace misses. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Rizashea, defended by Caruso. And that one's good, Rizashea.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Holmgren. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Young against SGA. Young outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Left side, Porzingis. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Caruso. Young, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Daniels. Puts it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter. Oklahoma City has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Wallace. Holmgren left side. Back to Wallace. Over Daniels. The Thunder with another miss. The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Caruso against Young. Left side, Porzingis. Off target from the wing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Wallace with the screen on Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Porzingis. And it's good for 2. And here is Wallace. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time now to present our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Now, here's Mitchell. A 3-ball. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Reza Shea sets the screen for Daniels. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Eason Wallace comes in for Mitchell. Young against Wallace. Porzingis with a screen on Wallace. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Wallace kicks to Zhang. Rebound, Atlanta. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Pass to Chang. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Wallace with a screen for Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. The Hawks trail by 19. Down low. Throws it down. What an assist!
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Assistance by Dyson.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Chet Holmgren.
Every time he shot it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Hawks with a completely new group. Switcher also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Up top, Joe. Defended by Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Thunder lead by 19. So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Krejci. And here is Okongwu. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.